Hello ladies, today we will be doing a makeup tutorial which will revolve around contouring. I will be using the contour sticks, some, and the Anastasia Beverly Hills contour powder palette, and we will be using both of these together to be able to achieve this amazing contour look. So if you're interested, keep on watching. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to have to do is obviously moisturize our skin, and I use this Olay Complete All Day Moisturizer. Okay, and after that's done, what we're going to do is we're going to prime the face. Now I will be using this Too Faced Hangover RX Replenishing Face Primer. It's not so much of a primer as it is just an extra kind of moisturizer, and I like it because in the dry parts of my face, like on my cheeks, in some parts of my forehead, like by my eyebrows, they tend to get a little bit drier, and I don't want foundation or the contour sticks to stick on that dry patch, so that helps. After that, I am going to put some foundation on, and the one that I like using the most is Neutrogena Healthy Skin. An alternative that I like using, and this is more on my full coverage days where my face is breaking out, it's the Tarte Cosmetics 12-hour wear. I use light medium. And I will be applying the Neutrogena with my beauty blender. Now the reason why I dot it on a specific part of my face rather than my whole entire face is that by doing so, the foundation doesn't dry as quickly on me. So it's better to work in little small portions rather than your entire face and risking that the foundation actually dries out on you and you have to either work with the foundation a lot more than you should have, or sometimes you're just left with these little globs of foundation that weren't entirely blended out because they did dry out on you. So I just work in little sections. Now right now I'm not having the worst of skin days, so that's why I opted for the Neutrogena rather than the Tarte. Trust me, I have some bad skin days too. Am I the only one that doesn't like seeing when someone is doing their makeup, their hair is all up in their face? It's like this, and then they're patting over it. I don't like that. It drives me crazy. I have to get my hair out of the way. Okay, so now the next thing is I will be using the Smashbox Contour Stick Trio, and it comes with its little sharpener, and it comes with the 3 sticks. So there is the darker shade, which is the contour stick, which I've already used, so I need to sharpen a little bit. And then it comes with the lightest shade, which I've also used and I need to sharpen. And it comes with like a bronzer. It's more of a like reddish tone brown opposed to the contour, which is a really darker chocolate brown. And then it's this like banana style highlighter that I like a lot, that I will be setting, and you'll be seeing that later on, that I'll be setting it with the Anastasia Beverly Hills contour set as well. So let me just sharpen these up and then I'll be right back. I don't want to kill the pencil. It costs too much money to kill. You ought to be careful. Okay, so we are going to start off with the darkest shade, which is the contour, and we are going to map out the cheekbone. And already you're starting to look gorgeous. So the next thing is I'm going to blend that out. Now with these sticks, what I've noticed in particular is that they are extremely creamy, but I've tried blending it out with a beauty blender and it took forever. So I was there just pounding on my face with the Beauty Blender, and it just took absolutely forever. So I decided that the next time I was going to use the contour sticks that I was going to try a brush, and it works better. So this is the Real Techniques brush. I don't know what brush, but it's a brush, so any brush will do. And you're just gonna blend, 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 because you don't want these crazy harsh lines. You want to make it look good. And sometimes I will swish my brush around the color switch duo, which looks like this, but I just swish it around the darker part just so that the excess contour shade gets off of the brush, and that way it's not overkill on one side in comparison to the other. Now the next part is optional. You can continue using the same contour brush thing that you're using to blend out, or you can use one of these affordable e.l.f. stippling brushes, or if you have them, I don't know if you've heard of them, but I have a multiple full sets of these Sedona lace brushes. This isn't a sponsored video at all. I just absolutely love those brushes. But they're an alternative to the Sigma brushes, because Sigma, and sorry that I'm talking like this with this thing on my nose, but the Sigma brushes are really good, but they are kind of expensive. So the Sedona lace are an amazing alternative at a much affordable price. And I will be using this brush, which is the Sedona Lace 773 brush. Just like 773. Now, the next thing that I'm going to do is I am going to highlight. So, I'm going to start off with the nose, do a little point, look like an opposite Rudolph with a little white dot instead of a red dot, and then just highlight the bridge of your nose, highlight your forehead, the tops of your cheeks, your brow, your chin and cupid's bow, and right under the contour as well, just so that you can define the contour. And I will be using the e.l.f. stippling brush. And see how you get that nice definition in there? That's what you're going for. And what I'm doing is I'm blending out even more that contour shade, just because I feel like it wasn't blended out enough. So if you catch things along the way as you're doing your makeup, it's not bad to go back and correct them. And the reason why I'm using the same brush, the same highlighting brush on that contour, is because, you know, light, so it'll lighten out the dark contour as well. And it's not like too much contour was left over. And I am swatching it off on the color switch duo. I'm also gonna highlight under my eye. So I'm gonna go in with like a triangle shape under the eye. And again, I'm kind of dotting this on. I'm not really striping it on, because it is such a creamy contour stick. It's really not that necessary to go on and stripe it on. That's just what I think. Or draw it on. Okay, and the next thing that we're gonna do is we're going to set the contour. Set everything actually, because I did put foundation on. I'm going to use this kabuki brush, and I'm going to use the Laura Mercier, what's it called? The Balance and Bright foundation. And very lightly. I don't want to go overboard because I am going to set the rest of my face with the Anastasia Beverly Hills contour kit. And so what I will be using under my eyes to set the highlighting contour stick is going to be, it's getting kind of washed out, but it's going to be this banana shade powder along with, I don't know what this other shade was called, but I always mix them together. I'm a horrible human being. Banana and vanilla. I mix them together. And that just brightens up the eye even more. And I'm using natural light too, so the light can sometimes go in and out. Sorry about that if I get washed out all of a sudden. Okay, so that is set. The next thing will be contouring. Well, not contouring since we already contoured. We're just gonna set with this middle shade and the next shade over, which is Fawn and Java, I believe. See, this is what drives me insane, the damn hair. And that is it. So I will be back with the rest of my face done and we will talk. Okay, lovelies, so that is it for this tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed that. If you guys liked it, please give this video a thumbs up. Comment, subscribe if you really liked it, and I will be doing more things in the future. If you guys want to see something in particular, feel free to comment that below as well and let me know, and I would be more than happy to give it a go. Bye!